Previously on Hello Next. So like maybe one day I really get to sink my little canines into XRD, but for the time being, look, I love them all both equally, bruh. I've been playing Guilty Gear XRD a good bit, and I gotta say, it's
sensational.
The game just feels so good to play. The character design is fantastic. The tone and vibe just feels so grungy in the best way possible. Guilty Gear was already a Hall of Fame series for me, but now I truly see the vision. The homies and I had a fun arc with this game and fell even more in love with the characters. I also really appreciate the characters that didn't make it into Strive now. There's a good bit of them that I completely forgot existed, not gonna lie, but they too are beautiful. I also finally started sinking my teeth into Strive thanks to that really awesome ArcSys Evo bundle that gave us hella Guilty Gear games, and I gotta say, I was wrong about Guilty Gear Strive. For the longest, every time I tried to play Strive, the gameplay just felt so stiff and strange to me. But after getting into XRD and coming back to Strive, this game feels amazing. And I appreciate these characters so much more now thanks to how much I learned about them while making those last two Guilty Gear videos. I have now come to the conclusion that Guilty Gear XRD walked so Strive could take flight and become a legend. When it comes to some of XRD's biggest and most memorable characters, it's only right that we start with Jam Kuradoberi. It's also fitting that she's in Strive now too, because she was literally my favorite character to play in XRD. Jam is a true rushdown demon, and I feel like that's why I think she's so much fun. In a game full of motherfuckers who fight with giant swords, regular guns, magic, science, giant gun swords, and everything else under the clouds, Jam is one of the few characters in this series who throws straight hands with just her hands. She's a traveling chef with a mastery in Kung Fu who's also a bounty hunter, dog. How do you get any cooler than this? I know, Sanji is crying tears of straight joy and whimsy looking at Jam's existence. I can't lie, the idea of fighting Chef in fiction in general is just so beautiful to me. Look, Sanji is not even like my favorite One Piece character, but like just the fact that we have all these characters who cook and then also cook on the battlefield, that's just beautiful. Look, Elfelt, you kind of a goat too, but Jam is definitely one of my Guilty Gear goals. Gameplay wise, Jam is everything I wanted Giovanna to be. I don't know how to explain it, but she just feels so much nicer and more fluid than Geo does. But look though, Geo still got a Hall of Fame character design and personality though. Don't get it twisted. Guilty Gear characters are always oozing with so much personality. Jam's design transition from XRD to Strive was magnificent too. Her XRD design is iconic and all, shout out to Cheapao, but Jam in Strive looks extra clean. The XRD look is always gonna be stamped as a legend though. I love that her fit is pretty simple in this game, and so the big hair loop ends up being the statement part of her design in this game, whereas in Strive the hair loop is still a pretty big part of her design, but there's so much more going on from the neck down that it kind of stands out less. Strive Jam has more flowy clothes too, so the giant loop flows with the fabrics too. Both designs have those huge flowy cape sleeves I love so much. Those are always gonna remind me of Storm. Shout out my goat. Hold up, I'm noticing patterns. Only goats wear the flowy cape sleeves. I'm seeing it. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I got that post DreamCon voice loss I'm still recovering from. Look, it actually was starting to get better yesterday as soon as I cut the camera and started screaming at the SGGs. But shout out DreamCon, you feel me? You got the voice loss of dad. XRD made me a Jam main, and I enjoy her in Strive too, but there's just something about how she plays in this previous game that feels especially fantastic. Also, I'm pretty sure XRD is not Jam's first Guilty Gear appearance, not her first Guilty Gear game. I think she was in Guilty Gear X. Jam looks pretty similar from her XRD design to her X design, so it kind of feels like the way Street Fighter 4 said, okay, look, let's just take everybody's Street Fighter 2 designs and make them 3D now that we're like CGI and shit now. Strive Jam, goated. XRD Jam, goated. X Jam fire. Jam just fired. Hello? Answer is a character I literally forgot existed till I got heavy into XRD, and oh my goodness, I need this man in Strive expeditiously, please. This businessman ninja aesthetic is so fire, and the third eye glasses is such a creative design choice. This is also beautiful. Holy shit. Lashes on 1,000. He's also Chip's chief of staff, which kind of explains the ninja type beat he got going on. I've seen some people ship Answer and Chip because of that, and apparently Answer left his wife behind to become Chip's chief of staff. And I'm not gonna lie, in fighting games especially, and really in fiction in general, but fighting games especially, I love seeing different, all different type of ships, bro. I don't care how thin the straws are that niggas is grasping on, I'm with all them ships. I'm with most of them ships. Not all of them ships, but I'm with most of them ships. Answer and Chip Zanuf, that could be some fun, you know what I'm saying? That could be a fun ship, I'm not gonna lie. Answer and Chip could be a fun ship. Bars, I kind of find Answer hard to use because I just don't enjoy setup characters typically, but his design is so tough, I gotta at least pick him once every session. And peep the frog he be riding on. Substitution Demon. Like, I don't know, you look at a character like Answer and you just know that Arcsys has crafted peak. These guys have crafted something beautiful that cannot be replicated. And that's how almost all of their character designs are, especially their Guilty Gear designs. This is Hall of Fame beautiful. We already talked about Elfelt in one of the last 2 Guilty Gear videos I made, but now that I've actually been playing a bit more Strive, she is easily the funnest Strive character to me right now. Maybe that'll change once I play more Jam or just get more into the game in general, but for right now, Elfelt is the one. The Metal Brat aesthetic she got in XRD is cool as hell, but the Strive upgrade is so legendary. Fighting with a bouquet of flowers is some of the wackiest and most creative shit ever. I love it. Then of course she's still going up by 2. This series is so funny to me because you'll have a character with the craziest design ever, like a happy chaos, and then this weapon of choice is a literal pistol. So what is happening? The world of Guilty Gear is so interesting to me for being able to walk the line between fantasy and steampunk and also real life, but going back and forth between Strive and XRD has solidified that I do like XRD more as a game. XRD just feels better to play for me, but Strive has my favorite Guilty Gear roster of all time, so of course I'm gonna play it still. This is also coming from somebody who hasn't been the longest Guilty Gear fan as well. Like, you literally watched me learn more about this series in real time through the last 2 videos I made on Guilty Gear. And yes, XRD is like the more fun Guilty Gear to me to play, but like Strive, me and the homies is still on Strive way more because Strive has the greatest roster. Strive is still an active game. Strive still got shit coming out right now. Strive has a heartbeat beyond just the niggas that's still playing XRD. Granted, you don't need new content for a game to still be alive, of course, but Strive has both, so yeah. And XRD don't got Nagoriyuki, one of the greatest character designs of all time. Now, Kum is one of those characters that scream Guilty Gear in every way possible. This is literally a nigga inside of a nigga. I don't know too much about Kum's story, but I feel like there's a really cool trans allegory in here. One of my homies plays him, and they are a demon with this character, dog. This man be vomiting fireballs out, doing the craziest fiery spin kicks of all time, and stomps of doom. Welcome back, Canon Ryu. This just feels like a character who should come back and Strive. And I'm so interested as to what they would change about this design, because a lot of Strive designs are kind of like streamlined, more sterilized versions of their previous designs. So I'm so curious as to what Strive Kum would look like. What would change about this character? Or would they go in like an entirely different direction on some like SF6 time? Who knows? Arcsys, I know y'all cooking something with this season. I'm not gonna lie. I know y'all cooking something. Hey, give Hello Next a little sneak peek. Hit me up. The concept of this character piloting a human-looking mech man with the bushiest brows in the known universe, a clean-ass forearm tat, big body chains everywhere, and the triple banana beard is too clean. We definitely gotta talk about Robo-Ky too, since he's Strive's newest character. His flying severed head has just kind of been chilling with Venom, but now we got a new rental body that's so tough. This is one of the greatest designs in this entire series, I can't lie. I know you see the black suit with blue stripes plus X on the tie. His hair being half slicked back is beautiful too, dude. And look at the third arm behind him, using a sword with a bullet chamber for a crossguard. Wait, actually he got 6 arms. They was chefing up, cooking straight 5-star gourmet meals in the studio. Arcsys, I love you. And also, Robo-Ky's color scheme is just such an interesting interpretation of Kai's color scheme. Kai in Strive is like, he's got a lot more black on him. He's got like the little black button down, black pants. The nigga look clean. But like, Kai still has that white coat on some One Piece timing with some blue accents. Robo-Ky is mostly in black suit, almost fully black blazer, but it's half white, and there is blue linings on the inside of the coat, and there is like just subtle blue accents in Robo-Ky's design. I'm not gonna lie, this nigga is cleaner than the original Kai. How'd that work? You know why? That's that DLC buff of death. And the DLC buff applies for these designs too. I'm not gonna lie, Robo-Ky a goat. His belt has the word ennui carved into it belt, which I'm sure is a reference to Soul's free belt. Now, I've never heard of this word, ennui, before. I just had to look it up. Apparently, it's like a feeling that's associated with like boredom, like tiredness, just like, I'm assuming like dissatisfaction. It feels like the opposite of free. It feels like it's like, all right, Soul Bad Guy got the little cool ass free carving on his belt. So here go Kai with ennui. Even though Robo-Ky is a lot more eccentric, a lot more ecstatic, a lot more of just a freak of nature than Soul is. Soul kind of on some nonchalant shit. Robo-Ky is on some freak creature timing, and I love it. But his belt saying ennui, and ennui meaning the opposite of free, more or less, kind of sort of opposite feelings, I guess. I think that's fire. I think that's just great. That's just fun character design, bruh. Robo-Ky is probably one of the greatest gag characters of all time, especially now because they gave him so much sauce. This nigga's funny and is saucy and is clean and is cool as hell. How is that possible? Or that's that arcsystem charm. I'm not gonna lie, it's cut. I've gotten a chance to play him a little bit, but as soon as I get more time, I'm about to be on this character OD. And he's voiced by Alejandro Saab, the GOAT. I'm pretty sure he's not an excerpt, so there's not really a comparison for me to make here since I haven't played XX yet. Granted, I do have XX in my Steam library thanks to that beautiful Arcsys Evo combo bundle. I just haven't installed the game yet, but Robo-Ky is in that game. I think he's from that game. The next character they put in Strive is going to be a guest character, and I feel like after seeing Lucy get thrown in here, it could be literally anybody, and that's so exciting. I feel like Ruby would be a fantastic guest character since she's got the whole gunblade type weapon of doom, and Arcsys has worked with this character already before. But then it's also like maybe because Arcsys has worked with this character before already, maybe that's actually a hindrance, maybe that's deterring them from wanting to spin back on her. Who knows? Maybe they pick a different Ruby character. A Ruby character would be fantastic. I haven't seen volume 9 yet. I know volume 10 is coming, or maybe 11. I don't even know where this is at now. But anyway, it would be funny as hell if they chose Cloud Strife after that Tifa Street Fighter announcement. Imagine Cloud in Guilty Gear. Big ass blade of death. Put that in Soul Calibur. But Cloud in Guilty Gear would actually be so fire. Ragnar the Blood Edge would be some flames too. But yeah, I got a lot of love for Strive and XRD, and neither of these games are gonna be leaving my rotation for a very, very long time. I'm not gonna lie, I am Guilty Gear brain now. I am Guilty Gear pilled of doom now. I see the vision. Look. After those last 2 videos, I've been seeing the vision, but now I really see the vision. I'm here now. Can't you see I'm blazing? I'm here. And like, honestly, just like everything Arcsys does at this point, I'm here. Kill la Kill If came in that bundle. I'm finna download that shit and go crazy. Arcsys making an arena fighter, give me that. But really though, Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. Dragon Ball FighterZ is one of my favorite games of all time. Marvel Tokon, I think, not to like give it OD expectations, but nigga, that's gonna be one of my ones. I already feel it. But yeah, I just love Arc System Works. Gun to my head, ask me one of my favorite developers, or ask me like to pick a top 5 developers list. Arcsys is easily going up there. Arcsys is going in top 3. Arcsys might go top 2. Arcsys might be the one. Who knows? I will be going back and playing them older Guilty Gear games too. But yeah, shout out Guilty Gear XRD, shout out Strive, and shout out yo.
I can't feel my face right now, I'm burning up. I got this feeling that I won't come down, like, got this feeling that I won't come down.